Some have called me mad, insane, crazy. But here I am. It's Saturday afternoon and I'm going to put all these costumes into different tier. Welcome to the Smash Ultimate portion of Spooky Season, because what is Halloween without costume? So as you can see, I've done a little thing in the top right here, so that we can get a closer look at any of the colors as we go along. Just kind of cropped out the part that shows the character portrait. That should help us judge things accordingly. I've also set the music to Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie's remix. If we ever need to change a pace on the music, I made a spooky playlist, but unfortunately it doesn't go through the playlist on a menu, it just loops the one song. So if we want a song change, we'll have to stop the ranking for a bit, and I can go change the music. I've never heard that name. I'm sure other people have done this, but it's Halloween, and I haven't done it. I mean, the fact that this tier list actually exists on Tier Maker is a pretty good indication that someone thought about it. Anyway, I've organized the tier as such, and this can be changed as we go along, but we got Peak Fashion as our S tier. Stylish, still positive. They make it work. As in, you know, maybe not the best costume, but for that character, it's not too bad. Not completely unwearable starts to go into the lower territory. Just overall poor fashion sense. And then complete affront to the eyes. This is a costume contest. We're going based on the appearance here. Tiers may be switched around or added as we go along. We'll see how it goes. So I figure we don't necessarily have to do the costumes in order. We can jump around characters as we desire. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen the video, but I've seen the video show up on, like, the YouTube page for Ranking the Moon. I haven't watched it, but I know that exists. So now I know who you're talking about. Alright, but I guess let's just jump into things. We got the classic Mario outfit. And okay, so red and blue with the yellow button. It's very primary colored. The white gloves, I feel like, are a decently stylish touch. And, I mean, look at those loafers. And almost a perfect match to his hair color. Not his mustache, though. His facial hair has always been blacker than his back hair. I called it back hair because it was further back, but really I mean the hair under his hat. And I mean, what a statement piece, that hat. Just your first initial. So I think the default Mario outfit is one of the more positive tiers, to be sure. In fact, you know what, those white gloves, I'm gonna put it in stylish for the time being. Oh, by the way. I forgot. I can grab the link to this if anyone wants to play along. I can put it there. But, you know, just let me know. I won't bother to put it if I don't. We will figure out what additional tiers we might need. Once we hit a point where we really don't know where to put something, then of course we can add more. Alright, now, Mario's next alt is incredibly patriotic. It comes from his NES golfing appearance, and I don't know. I feel like this clashes a bit. I know it's based on an existing flag, but why does the hat have the stripes? And then it goes into the stars, and then back to the stripes. Kind of breaks that hat pattern. I mean, it kind of breaks the pattern of the flag, where the stars are all the way on one side. Oh, and his shoes are red. I don't know. It's just a lot going on. And even the overall strap is striped red, white, and blue. Like, it's just so flashy. But, you know, it's iconic in its own right. I'm going to temporarily put that in not completely unwearable. Oh, we have a vote for a front, though, so I'll move that. That will compromise to poor fashion sense in the meantime. Alright, Cotton Candy Mario. Now, that said, I do have a slightly higher amount of respect for colors that come from actual previous installments in games. Like, the fact that this was in another game before Smash elevates it just a tiny bit in my eyes, but it still doesn't look great. I mean, plus this is Halloween. If this was a 4th of July costume contest, then this would win by a long shot. But that's not what this is. Halloween season, baby. Alright, Cotton Candy Mario, though. Maybe not totally. I don't know if I would say Mario makes it work. Like, how often do you see him rocking the blue elsewhere? And I am gonna try and move at a good pace. So, like, you know, if you have any additional thoughts on this, then feel free to contribute, and I will adjust rankings, like how I did with that flag there. I brought it down a bit to match the community consensus a bit. Oh, he comes from a cover. Alright. Yes, I don't mind placing him above Flag Mario. With all that in mind. Now this way. Is this supposed to be more of a gray? I mean, it's almost a purpley gray. I kind of like the color. Never really took too close of a look at it until now, but I feel like that is a color I'd like to wear. Particularly in the hat. The nice toned down purple. That is closer to gray. And just for my personal taste, I think that's decent. But you know what? Okay, I'm already thinking we need a new tier in between they make it work and stylish. Unless this is stylish. This is either stylish or some new tier that falls below it, to me. Okay, one new tier at a time. I'll add a row above. Oops, I added 2 rows above by accident. Delete that row. Alright, let's put this in and call it. We need a name for this. I'll put white fashionable. Oh wait, no, I said this was below the original outfit. My bad. I got. Wait, quite fashionable would be in between stylish and. Okay. Don't worry, I'm figuring things out. Wait, that shouldn't be. You up. You down. You go above. Darker orange, I guess. No, lighter orange. Okay, that. I'll rethink the colors later. Okay, what would be in between makes it work and stylish? Rocks the outfit. Until I gave this all the advanced thought in the world. Something in the Discord. By the way, that's a thing. There's a Discord. Taking a peek. Just gotta load. It'll probably load faster on the phone. Oh, okay, that's where the blue outfit comes from. But then where does the pink come in? Alright, so we've got a few more tiers to work with now. Alright, now, I am biased against the color green. I'm just gonna point that out now. People may need to call me out if I'm lowering a ranking just because something is a bit more green. I will try to be a bit more objective and think that, you know, not all green outfits are bad. Now this makes Mario Air a bit closer to Luigi, without actually being Luigi's outfit, and of course that makes sense because Luigi was in Smash 64. Yep. Hey, there we go. There's the pink. Yeah, that's a lot more clearly the origin. Alright, so this green outfit, I mean, I still don't like it. I do wear some green stuff, and like, there's some shades of green that I put high above others and think, wow, that's actually a pretty nice looking green. But I don't know, green and brown. I don't know if that's a desirable color combination. Wanting to put that on the same tier as the flag. Now, as for the purple Waluigi-esque outfit, now there is no Waluigi in any of the Smash games outside of assist trophies, which I know disappoints some people. So the fact that we do have an homage to him is something, and the purple definitely looks a lot better to me. Now, would I go so far as to say stylish? Well, here's the question. What do I like better? This or the grind? Purple is definitely more bold. Yeah, I'd put the purple above it. I'd put it right beside his... Or would it be quite fashionable? This is either at or above red for me. Well, if the audience likes purple, then I will put it above the red. Because I was torn anyway. Alright, now, the two newest outfits to Smash Ultimate. Builder Mario. Builder Mario as in Super Mario Maker. He's got that construction hat. And I don't know if this is the most fashionable costume, but it's definitely functional. If you're going into construction, you should be wearing something like this. Yellow's also my favorite color, so if I'm gonna be biased towards a color, it's probably yellow. Oh, and he's also got, like, look, he's got a side bag. Like his little tool belt. I don't think any of the other alts have something like that. No, he's got, like, a whole accessory. So, despite being more functional, I mean, he went so far as to grab an accessory. So there's some fashion to it. I would say he at least makes it work. I could be swayed to a higher tier than that. Although, you know what's a little weird is that the gloves are still white. I like the new bag, and it definitely fits the Mario Maker aesthetic. But why are the gloves still white? Couldn't have done something a little different for that. I don't know if I fully like how it works. That's one of the newer costumes. It's got the extra details. And even doing a side-by-side with the purple, you can see the strap on the helmet. Shoes the exact same color, the gloves the exact same color. But I would sooner pick the purple costume. I'm gonna say they make it work. Alright, now wedding outfit Mario. All white, with the red bow tie. The M has moved to a button on the side of the hat. Even the shoes are white. It's definitely fashion. Like, the fashion statement is there. Oh, you think Builder exceeds the gray, then? We are gonna have some differences, and that's gonna be unavoidable. However, for the handbag, at the very least, I am gonna put them together instead of one below. Anyway, this is definitely a contender for the first peak of fashion. It's a, you know, pretty stylish new hat. But it is, I mean, it's a lot of white. I think that's the big point of contention here. It's something that white. I mean, I guess that would be more fashionable. It's less functional, for sure, being the color white. But it's what you would wear to the wedding. Or other formal event. So, for the time being, something could dethrone this later, but I will put that in top tier fashion. Alright, well that's all the Marios. Cool, one character down, like 80 to go. I'm probably not doing them all on this particular stream. We'll see how far we get, and if I want to continue on another one. This was just a weird experiment. So I could move over to Donkey Kong, or we could jump over to a completely different character. Who's next on the docket? If there are no preferences, I will just go to the monkey. Alright, now, DK doesn't have much in the way of clothing on. He's, like, barely got a costume. But he does have that necktie. And I mean, that's one of the more formal clothing pieces that you get in Smash. An entire necktie. So, it's a tougher call. But his base red necktie, certainly an icon. Any of the default costumes are probably going to be icon. So, let's see, he's got lustrous brown fur, clearly well groomed. I mean, look at those pearly whites. You could at least make it work, but now we get into, like, would I put this above any of the Mario? Builder Mario's definitely trying harder. Alright, and now we get into... He got his spray tan, and he dyed his fur, and the tie is yellow now. Which, I like yellow, but then the DK logo is green. I don't like green as much. Also, did his teeth change? Yeah, his teeth is the same all the way. I mean, he is tan. I don't know if I like this better than default Donkey Kong, though. Like, I don't know if I'd want to play a Donkey Kong game with this Donkey Kong in. Alright, so we both agree it's not above. I'm gonna say not completely unwearable, though. Alright, now we get into a different shade of brown with a blue tie, and it's a striking shade of fur. I don't know if I like it, though. Like, are we just getting progressively worse? Like, I can see the tanner skin on this one being somewhat appealing. And then this goes back to the original level of tanness, but then makes the fur lighter and a bit more reddish. Maybe on the same tier, but sub. There's a bug that just flew directly onto my face. That is why I slapped myself. I don't know if I get... No, I did not get it. There it goes. It'll probably be back a couple of times. See if I can get it. That's my side quest for this stream. Deal with the intruder. Alright, now we're back to the striking purple. And... I mean, it's a statement. This is a statement piece right here. Like, you know, I feel like I've seen fashionable people with, like, long purple hair. They make that work. It's definitely a bit easier on the eyes to me than this reddish shade. What if I was just... possibly up with the gray Mario. Maybe. Okay, now we have bright green. This is like Donkey Kong cosplaying the Grinch. This Donkey Kong is used for the Blanca Spirit battle. That Street Fighter character. Green DK has its uses. This is where my bias against green is gonna really bite me, though. Because I'd put it lower than the purple. But if you like green, then maybe this one really isn't too bad. Probably not the worst green costume in Smash. Or maybe that's a weird opinion. No, I can think of other green ones I don't like. Like, yeah, this is not the worst green for me. And you know, this is also a Halloween stream, right? So, green, monstery type things. I'm willing to put it with the default. And now I get into Abominable Snowman DK. And like, the thing with DK's fur color is like, there's not too much change in the fashion sense. Like, purple's a different color choice for sure. This one got the tan and everything, but otherwise it's just different colored furs and ties. Did I get it? No. Sorry, when I randomly clap like that, it's because the bug is new to me. Yeah, it's certainly not completely. I mean, if Mario's all white is peak fashion, then DK's all white is just like peak grooming, I guess. Like, he's a silver-haired fox. Or monkey. Okay. I really don't like this one. This one is just wrong to me. The fur color, at least. Maybe it's just because it airs too close to his skin tone. I wonder how this one would have looked if they changed up the skin tone like they did with the black fur. Okay, so we agree that yellow con is a bit weird. And you said... on. White one better, green. Alright, yeah, let's swap those. I don't like green as much anyway. This I'm just gonna call... Ah, man, is it just poor or a complete affront? You know, looking at just this picture on Tier Maker, it looks kind of creepy from this angle. I don't know why Donkey Kong's face is at a different angle on this picture here. Alright, poor. And finally, pink and yellow. I don't think this is as bad of a combination. And like, the pink's got some darker touches to it. I would currently place this at they make it work. And while I deliberate on that, I'm gonna fix up these colors so that they're a bit more in line with the order of the way that should be the green. This should be the yellow. This should be the dark. Oh wait, it's light orange then dark. And I'll make this one red. I can just change S tier to this white. There we go. A bit more organized now. If I add any lower tiers, we can add in a purple. Alright, Link would be the next character in numerical order. We can always jump around. While I think about that, I'm gonna switch the music. It is taking longer to switch the music than I thought it would. Down. Playlist. Whoopee. Okay, I'll try not to do that too much, but if you hear the same song over and over again, some people get turned off by that. Alright, Star of the Wild. Now Link in Smash Ultimate defaults to his champion outfit, which I have to say is one of his better outfits from history. I mean, Zelda did a good job picking that blue for him. And he's got that arm guard with like the Sheikah stuff on it. Carries the Hylian shield as another accessory. I mean, look at his hair. His hair has never been better. Really did it up for this, you know? He is at least stylish to me. That one Splatoon 3 track that's been getting attention. Yeah, I can't say I know which one is getting attention. I mean, I covered a Splatoon 3 track from the Splatfest, but don't know if that's the same thing. Alright, yeah, Link is up there. It goes bang bang. I don't know. Alright, next up we have his Tunic of the Wild, which is the Breath of the Wild approximation of his original outfit. Again, I'll say not the worst green outfit in the game for me, and it brings back his hat. Like, some of these outfits, he still rocks the hat that he originally had. But he doesn't lose that new stylish hair. And again, this is the same green and brown combination that I really didn't like on Mario. Let's put those side by side for a second here. Yeah, I'll put them side by side by doing this. I don't actually think Link is an affront to the eyes. This is just the best way for me to put them side by side. Okay, no, the shade of green is different. Mario's green is darker. I'm gonna go with work. Alright, now we have, like, a soldier outfit or something. For Link, I mean, there was a lot of costumes in Breath of the Wild. I don't remember all the ins and outs of which one is which. But they even changed the Hylian shield to match. These two have the same shield, but this one's got a red one. Red and teal is an interesting combination, but I feel like this doesn't stand out as much as, like, Champion Blue. This is another one that I'm gonna say, like, work. Alright, next up, Fierce Deity Link. Alright, now this is where I think the teal works better. Like, with that red, but with that gray, I'm a bit more on board. He's got the stylish face paint, very Halloween-y. You know, no pupils in the eyes, that's also quite Halloween-y. So I'm torn between the orange tiers on this. Also, did the facial expression change? No, okay. For a second, I thought the frown just came out of nowhere. Oh, this one is from Majora's Mask. There is a mask called the Fierce Deity's Mask, and when Link wears it, he gains, like, this sort of appearance. Alright, now we have actual, like, Soldier Link from Breath of the Wild. I gotta say that shield is pretty interesting looking with the pink on it. Wonder why they went with a pink shield with a blue and red outfit, though. This is lower for me. Like, the shield is cool by itself, but the actual outfit doesn't really impress me. I am willing to call it poor fashion sense. Either that or not completely unwearable. Alright, now we have another take on Green Link. This is a darker shade of green. And instead of that brown outfit, got... Well, it is still a brown, I guess, but it's more toned down brown. Like, if I put it here, to temporarily put you here on the tier maker list, and we can see the exact difference. And I feel like that's closer to the iconic Link outfit, even though it doesn't have the dark brown that the Link is used to having. The shade of green is closer, I think. Or at least it's closer to how I remember it being, which is probably more important. Alright, now question, is this better than Fierce Deity? Fierce Deity's gone full teal, got the paint, the gray hair. And this is just... I mean, it's rather plain, and they don't even change the shield. So I think what I'll do in that case is move Fierce Deity up. Now we have this white soldier outfit. I said at first I thought Link's outfits were getting pretty interesting, and now I think we're going more boring. This might be the plainest outfit we've seen yet. The shield changed colors again to be a white paint job instead of a blue. It doesn't hurt my eyes to look at this. But yeah, it doesn't clash as much as the red and blue either. So I'm thinking in between the red and blue outfit and then the more iconic green outfit. Alright, but then the last one is interesting because we have Dark Link. Full black. And the eyes are red. That said, that is a lot of black. But then Mario was peak fashion and he had a lot of white. And if we're thinking in terms of Halloween, then Dark Link fits the bill better than a lot of the other outfits he's worn. Alright, I'll put it next to his iconic default appearance. So, the most fashionable thing is Breath of the Wild, followed by his Fierce Deity appearance. Sure, makes sense to me. Why not? Hey, did you know that today it has been 1 year since the release of Metroid Dread? So it's very fitting that the next person is Samus. Samus has a full body outfit here. So we got quite a bit to see with the suit. And first, the iconic default suit color from the original Metroid and several Metroids after it. Orange with the red helmet and the teal gun and the green face mask. Now then. I don't know if it's the most fashionable color combination. Like, that is the suit you would think of when you hear Samus. And I like the arm cannon color. But like red and orange right next to each other? I don't know. Maybe we need to place the other costumes before I place this one. There's the light blue outfit from Fusion. Well, you know, the thing about defaults is that they are the original character design, and hopefully that when they designed the character and settled on a final appearance, they made something that would be appealing to the player. So I think it makes sense that a lot of the default outfits would end up on the higher tier. And yeah, I think I agree with Fusion being higher than this, because orange and red makes me unsure. Blue and this blue and that red in particular, plus the little patches of yellow from the all fusion-ness of the thing. It's tied together better. Temporarily say fusion, stylish, default, rough. Alright, we have this pink suit, which I'm pretty sure all of Samus's suits have origins in the games that she comes from, but I can't say I remember where this pink one is from. And I've played all the 2D games, and I've played the first Prime. Those are the only Metroids I've played. Where this pink one comes from, I can't tell you, but if my sister was here, she would be telling me pink and red is a terrible combination and that this should be the lowest one so far. Wait, this is Super's gravity suit? I played Super twice. Why do I not remember this being the color of the gravity suit? I'm gonna call it poor fashion sense, because I can't even remember it from its game. Alright, now this... Look at that shade of, like, brownish red. With that particular metallic plating on the end there. And I know this costume is not from Dread, but the arm cannon certainly makes me remember Dread. So, yeah, that's a shade of green I can get behind, and like I feel like I know why they went with that shade of green, having played Dread. Makes me appreciate it a little more, even though that's not where that's from at all. But this is the only one where... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I was gonna say it's the only one where there's a warm color in the face lights, but that is wrong. Some yellow ones later. Would I put it above the default suit? Looking at it next to the I might put it below the default suit, but say they make it work. Ah, see, I haven't gotten to Echoes yet, but now I can look forward to this suit. Alright, now, purple and green is a pretty good color combination. As I swear, I know where the suit is from. I've definitely played the game that has this suit in it, and I can't remember it right now. It's a gravity suit, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know, it's like, so far when a character has had a purple outfit, it's been higher up. Even Donkey Kong. If only Link had a purple outfit, maybe that would have been peak fashion. Although the other Links have purple outfits, we'll get to them. They're definitely higher than the one I just rated. I think stylish with the fusion suit. Or maybe even... Like, well, the fusion... Okay, the fusion suit should be more Halloween-y, but in its Smash appearance, you lose a bit of that veiny, organic material that yellow is supposed to represent, and it's changed into just a metal plating so that it's the same character model through and through. And that would have made it much more Halloween-y, and then I think I would have it in, like, the quite fashionable tier. But we don't have that, like, organic material here, so... Keeping that in mind, that's why I'm thinking same tier. Alright, now, this is certainly, once again, green lends itself well to Halloween. This is kind of, it's very alien-esque. It's a lot of green, which doesn't always do it for me. So much green. But, like, it's a metal suit. And there's touches of yellow on the lower portion. It's hard to see that past the color select thing. Oop. I thought if I close that maybe I could see better. Oh, interesting. And here I thought they all had like a definitive origin, but I guess they needed a color that was different enough from the rest, and they hadn't had a green suit yet. I'm thinking not completely unwearable. Like, as a suit, it's fine. Alright, now this light suit. Woo! Oh, that is sleek. We are talking sleekness right here. And just like the touches of white, yellow, and gray. All I'm doing is saying the colors that are on the suit. Oh, was that maybe poor for the green suit or for this light suit? Also, that brings up the question, do I like the green suit better than the pink suit? I think the answer is actually yes in this case. Alright, keeping the light suit where it is, which finally leads another. We have another example of the dark suit. Very similar to the light suit, but it is darker and there's more like glowing lights going on. Definitely fits that Halloween vibe a bit nicer. Of course, it is a lot of black, and where I feel like the white has these touches of black and gray to make it stand out a bit more. The one thing that's making the darker suit stand out more is that there's more light. More touches of illumination on the costume. Whereas, like, see the white suit here, the lights are off on the shoulder pad. Now they're on the dark suit. Oh, and Samus is cosplaying as a space pirate. Or a power trooper enemy. Either way. She's, like, playing the role of the enemy. So, like, she herself is in costume, like, for Halloween. It almost makes me want to put it higher. But, like, again, there's more contrast in the white suit, despite it being the white suit. And here it's all black. All black everything. But being one color does that not make it unfashionable. Alright, well, Samus has had a really good run here, but nothing in the highest 2 tiers, but a very solid run for Samus, with half the costumes being in the 3rd tier. But wait, there's another Samus. Dark Samus. Now here we get a bit more of that veiny Halloween stuff. We got default Dark Samus. And then there's others. I know which one I like best already, but I'll save it for when we get there. Default Dark Samus definitely fits the Halloween vibe. And I like how the black is not like totally black, it's just like a really dark blue. I'm gonna put default Dark Samus right here. I would say default Dark Samus is better than default Samus. Apologies, hot takes, all that. Alright, now we have this mess of a thing. Now the base layer is more of a green. We have a yellow glow emanating from the inside, but maintaining that light blue scaling exterior. mean, again, anything Dark Samus wears is gonna fit the Halloween vibe pretty well. Okay, we're in agreement then. Do I say it's unwearable? Is this our first affront to the eyes? Maybe too harsh of a judgment to make right now, but for now I'll put it in 4. Alright, I do not care what anyone says. This is peak fashion. I don't even need to think about this one too much. This is my go-to Dark Samus costume. You can fight me if you want, but that's where I'm putting it. Alright, now we get into what if Dark Samus was a Doom villain? How do I feel about this versus the green one? Okay, so on the default outfit, the base layer is a blackish blue, and then the things running across the shoulder and all throughout the body are a light blue. Here, the base layer is a darker red, and then you got a lighter red running across, so it keeps that color scheme going. Whereas on the green one, the base layer is green, but they kept the scaling light blue. Which may not be the worst thing in the world because blue and green... blue and yellow made green and they made the interior yellow. There's a sort of match to it. But I would say this works better. Oh yeah, it is kind of like this one. But on the Samus version, there's like grays and stuff to mix it up, and this is like full-on red. Alright, now we've gone gold. I like yellow, but at the same time, this is a more interesting one to parse through. Let's see, this versus green. This. It's harsher than the green, actually. Right, as soon as the green is more subdued. Like, it kind of gives me it's cooler colors, kind of more of a chill vibe trying to look at it. And then this comes on and is like, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's a bit more of a shocker. How do I feel about it versus the red? I think it's worse than the red. I'm gonna put it with the green Dark Samus. Like, for two different reasons. Like, this is weird in its one way, and then this is just a different kind of weird. Oh my god, what is this? I don't look at the Dark Samus costumes too much, because I just really like the one that I put in peak fashion. And so I'm like, I barely look at the other costumes. So seeing this one is just wow. Yeah, I think so. Alright, cool. Now we have now set the standard for bottom tier. Okay, this is basically just the Dark Samus equivalent of the Dark Suit. Do I like it better or worse than default Dark Samus? Yeah, of course I don't like it as much as Dark Samus, but would I put it on the same tier, or would I put it actually below? It's certainly a step up from the ones we just had. Alright, so at minimum rocks the outfit. But I'd also be willing to put it on the same tier as Dark Samus. I'm not opposed to that idea, just because it is so similar to this Dark Suit Samus that we put here. I mean, this one has a bit more orange on it. Alright, so same tier, but I'd probably pick the blue one if you asked me to pick one over the other. And hello. Hello, last Dark Samus option. So this just makes me think of the the quote-unquote gravity suit from Super, one that we had earlier, except they went for more of a lavender look for the face pieces. Is it as bad as the gray? No, it's not as bad as the gray. It's just really bad. Really bad, but it's not terrible. Okay, if you're willing to give this more of a benefit. And there we are. So, sorry, yeah. Who would have thought that the good Samus would have better fashion sense than the bad? Well, okay, I say that, but I also put one of these costumes in peak fashion. Samus had a more consistent run, and Dark Samus simultaneously has one of the best and one of the worst costumes. Zazabi. I don't think I've played the game that Zazabi is in yet. It's probably Prime 2 or 3, which I haven't gotten to. Someday. Oh, Fusion. I did play Fusion. That was in the lead up to Dread, so that was more than a year ago. Alright, I'm gonna switch this on and then we'll pick a new character. So far we've just gone in numerical order. See, what do I want to pick this time? The Xenoblade Composer's take on Tekken. Ah, well, I like the creature it's based on better than the outfit. Alright, next up numerically would be Yoshi. You know, we could jump around, because we're definitely not getting through everyone in this stream. So if there's anyone in particular that we want to judge from the Smash Ultimate roster, then we may want to think about, hey, let's jump to this one before we run out of time at some point. We're already an hour in. We've done 5 characters in 1 hour. Alright, so we'll try and fly through Yoshi and Kirby with that logic. Alright, Yoshi's default green. While I don't normally like green as much, I will say that, hey, it's the iconic Yoshi color. They chose green for a reason. It works. Of course, the whole thing about... The one thing I considered, right, is that some of these characters are basically naked. Like, there's no fashion sense to judge. I mean, Yoshi has a saddle, which stays red on all of these. Like, DK at least had a necktie. Yoshi doesn't really have anything on besides maybe the feet. I don't know if those are supposed to be shoes or just his feet. And Kirby's gonna be the same way. Oh, you don't like the dark blue, that's in... but I will agree on red, because the saddle's already red, and so are the scales on the back. So, like, you lose that contrast on the red one. Purple is better. But the one thing I was wondering is, did I need a nudist category where there is no fashion, they are just naked? Aren't I just like, yeah, let's pretend someone's dressing up like this character. Okay, true. There was more to Donkey Kong than the necktie. Alright, so let's just try and fly through Yoshi here. I'll say default green. I'm gonna give that a stylish. The red is poor fashion sense. Blue. See, I disagree about this being worse than the red, so I'll just put it on the same tier. Yellow's pretty cute. Like, nice warm colors, inviting face. I will put that in quite fashionable. Pink. Pink I kind of have the same sort of issue I did with Samus, but it worked. I almost grabbed Fox by accident. The light blue is certainly a better blue, and he's got nice purple shoes. Look at the purple shoes. I think you're quite fashionable too, the light blue Yoshi. Purple... Why do I keep grabbing Fox? Purple goes there, and then Crafted World. This is not Woolly World, this is Crafted World, so it's made to look more like a toy. Not the worst thing, but also not the best. I'll say not completely unwearable. Alright, those are my rating. If I were to just fly through it on first impression, and base just a little bit on chat. Let me compare yellow and default a little more. Now let me compare these two. I'm gonna leave him. On to Kirby. Alright, Kirby's the one situation where I feel like they made the pink and red work. And plus, I mean, look at those eyes. Stare into those eyes and the world is just right. Default Kirby. I almost want to say quite fashionable. Put him there for now. BB. It's alright. I don't like him as much as the default, even though he's yellow, my favorite color. Maybe they make it work. Blue. Eh. Red. Eh. Green. Works well in the original black and white. I mean, this is Kirby's Dream Land 1 we're talking about. Rocks the look for the time. Orange. Not enough contrast in those feet. And then this one. The most Halloween-y of the Kirbys, and based on Meta Knight. Like, there's a certain soft spot for this one. Now let's check it unchecked. If we were including form changes, then yeah. Okay, yeah, full agree there, but unfortunately, we don't have the form changes on this list. And if we had done that, there's probably a whole separate tier list for every Kirby outfit from Smash, from when he sucks in everyone. Alright, since you don't like the gray one, I'm gonna compromise and move that down where yellow and green are. So I'll put it here. I don't know if everything on this list is fully ordered, but I'm trying to keep it a little organized in that regard. Oh, wait, no, wait, it's not fully ordered because I'm not mixing up the characters. But with the characters within each tier are ordered. Cubies. Makes sense. Alright, the options are move to Fox or move to anyone else. Is there anyone I want to get to in particular? Oh, I know one character we should really get to. Fox. So we'll do Fox now. Alright, Fox's default outfit with the green pants and the red neck piece and the shirt. I mean, yeah, I admit the coat's pretty stylish. Hard to go wrong with a coat. Got that patch on his shoulder. Those touches of blue. I mean, it's a very deep, it's a quite sophisticated coat. I kind of think that the default Fox is quite fashionable. I mean, if you count fur into the equation, then I mean, he's got it going on way more than Donkey Kong. He's literally a fox. I made the Fox joke with Donkey Kong, and I didn't even think to make it with Fox until now. Alright, what is wrong with me? Okay, now we have a different coat of fur and a darker jacket. It doesn't do it for me as much as regular Fox. But there's, you know, nothing wrong with it. His eyes are the same and everything, right? Yeah, just checking that. I mean, it's kind of sleek in its own way now that I look at it a bit more. They rocks the outfit. Alright, now pink is a choice. Why red pants? Why would you want those pants to be red? But at the same time, I don't think this is the worst case of pink and red. I mean, look at that purple bracelet. Let me go back and look at the bracelets on the other two. This one's just black. This one matches the coat. Pretty neat. So yeah, this one's definitely higher than I first gave it credit for. This one's got a purplish bracelet, which is pretty neat. Also, I'm gonna give Fox enough credit to say they make it work. I've also got like that. I also gotta watch the eyepieces here. Like that one's a darker blue to match the rest. And this one's sort of a teal eyepiece. Now this one's a pink eyepiece. Go back to the black, but back to the black bracelet. They got a green coat with a blue and gray emblem. And, like, the dark green pants work with the green shirt. But what do I like them better in, pink or green? I like the green better on him. It matches his eyes. So now I'm thinking they make that work, and the pink is not completely unwearable. Oh, okay. Chat boosting the outfit. Do. Okay, orange. This is another case where I think it's too close to the fur tone. I mean, it's a fine outfit, and orange and blue are complementary, so the fact that the neck piece is now a dark blue to go with the orange, it's not the worst thing. It just kind of blends together. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna knock that up to poor fashion sense. You should have chosen a better outfit, Fox. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. The black sleeve against, like, the actual colored coat. That sort of olive-colored bracelet with the bright yellow emblem on the black. I can get behind this. We have another green outfit to compare it to, so this one's mostly green. This one's green and black. I'm much more about this. Where'd that up? Why is this? How did this fox end up next to Luigi? I'm trying to keep things in order. I'm gonna think a bit more. This could possibly be peak fashion. At minimum, it's as good as the default outfit. Let's see the last two before I render judgment. Okay, look, I like yellow, but having a mostly yellow jacket after seeing this with just, like, the touch of yellow, even though I vastly prefer yellow to green in most circumstances, I am willing to concede that this yellow outfit is not nearly as good as the one we just saw. Not even close. In fact, like, okay, so the orange outfit at least had the blue neck piece for some contrast and complementary colors. So I'm gonna bump that one up and say the yellow is actually poor fashion sense. And then the last one is a total recolor based on Wolf, which I think it's still weird that they ended up using a Wolf recolor in a game where they brought back Wolf. I can understand why they would do this in Smash 4, but I don't understand why they kept it in Ultimate. They could have done something else. Maybe something more Zero inspired. Even if Zero wasn't out yet. I don't know if Zero was out yet. But Crafted World... I mean, Woolly World wasn't out yet, and they included a stage from that game in 4. But needing to be here or not aside, does it look good? I mean, look, I know I certainly had bad memories of Zero from that playthrough. But I wouldn't have blamed them if they took inspiration from the most recent game in the series for a costume. Okay, look, while other purple outfits have certainly been high up, I do like how the fur looks. Like, the attempt to approximate Wolf here does make for a pretty interesting fox to look at. That purple-ish fur. But then, the neck piece especially is what's throwing me, because that shade of purple just doesn't seem to work with the rest of what's going on. The jacket is fine, but it doesn't offer much contrast. It has that whole black sleeve going on, like how I liked in the green outfit. No, I didn't archive the Zero playthrough the best, or like, at all. It's probably disappeared. So I'll just spoil how that went. I got to the final stage and then I rage quit, and I never actually beat the game. It just got too hard. It took me many tries to beat each stage. The controls were cumbersome. And they were so cumbersome that I just could not make it work in the final stage. And I was playing on level 1, mind you. I know there's multiple levels. I took the easy path because it was my first Star Fox. I would sooner play the SNES game. Alright, this fox makes it work. That's where I'm at. That in mind, looking at this fox, do I think this is peak fashion? Zombie U was intriguing because you couldn't look at both screens at once, which amplified the horror. Zero expects you to look at both. Yeah, that sounds about right. And like, Game and Wario did the same thing. Like, the gamer mode, which there's a stage based on in Smash Ultimate, the whole point of that was, hey, look down at the gamepad and play your game, but on the TV you gotta watch out for Mom, and you can't really look at both at the same time, so it's not like Nintendo was unaware of this. That's the people behind Zombie U and the people behind Game and Wario both knew this. Alright, does this outfit compare to Wedding Mario and my favorite Dark Samus ult? It might. Not screw it, I'm gonna put it. Oh yeah, Get It Together was quite fun. We have our first Pokemon contender in the form of Pikachu, and first, default Pikachu, totally naked. Not wearing a single thing on any part of its body. It's bright and yellow, it's cute and happy, got iconic red cheeks, and black tips to its ears, and the lightning-shaped tail. If, as said, any default look is going to be pretty high up there. You know, you want to wear nothing because you're a wild animal, you do that, Pikachu. You rock that look. Okay, now we have pale Pikachu with a trainer's cap. Why is this paler? I don't know. Well, to help you distinguish between the Pikachus on screen, of course. But, like, I don't know, it just doesn't look right without its, you know, typical yellow shade. If we do the Pokemon Trainer in this stream, it's gonna have to be a blend of, like, all of it. Although, wait, does this list separate? I scroll down on this list. Okay, the list does have separate entries for Pokemon Trainers, Human, Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard, so that's how we would do it. So don't worry, we can judge all of them separately. Yay! And yeah, I mean, the trainers, it's cute that the thing that is being trained now looks up to the trainer. Makes it work, then. Alright, now a bit closer in shade to the original Pikachu and with a green headband. Why a green headband? I don't know. Just is. Is what it is. People wear headbands, that's by definition not unwearable. We have a backwards hat with the Ultra Ball look to it. I think that's what they're going for with this hat. That is the Ultra Ball color scheme. Also, it's just more black and yellow like Pikachu. But the Ultra Ball yellow is a slightly different yellow from Pikachu yellow. I don't know how I feel about that. And being honest, Pikachu ults have never really been my favorite. Blue. I'll come back to that. Oh boy, Wizard Pikachu. Or, you know, Party Hat. I mean, that one's pretty neat. Like, it's a bold blue with silvered stars. You could be a wizard, or you could just be a birthday party attendee. I'll give that hat some credit. Alright, here we have another trainer hat, but with sunglasses. I mean, Pikachu is so fashionable that he wears sunglasses without actually wearing the sunglasses. I mean, how much of a statement is that piece, you know? And like, it's a red hat, so it matches the red cheek. Certainly not bad. Then we have this thing, which I don't know the name of. But it's another hat of some sort. Or a twerk. Yeah, and it's got like, I don't know, it got like a Pokeball in the shape of a square. Is that what that's supposed to be on the front? Would I wear it over... I don't think I can put it as high up as sunglasses. But I think it works fine enough. I don't remember the Pokemon Center logo being square. Alright, before we do the all-important last Pikachu, where do I stand on Ultra Ball hat? Just not my favorite thing to look like. It's almost a nothing piece. I'll just put it next to the green headband. Alright, so the very important last Pikachu from Pokken Tournament, it's Pikachu Libre. Like I said, I'm a bit nicer to costumes that have origins from games, so the fact that this was a Pokken character, not just a random hat that the Pokemon Company decided was okay for Pikachu to wear because of IP protection. You know, it's nice. This is also the female Pikachu in the game, so it has the heart-shaped tail. Like, it's a full outfit, and I mean, look at that mask design right there, and how it comes together right around where its cheeks are, and like the cheeks are part of the mask on this. I think it's got a lot of flair to it. Like, this is easily the best Pikachu costume. Don't know if it's white or pink. Or regular stylish, even. Like, maybe it's up there with the wizard hat. Well, come on, no, it's better than the wizard hat. Alright, that's our buddy Pikachu. We're almost through the Smash 64 roster. Okay, we'll get to Luigi in a second. I'll do another song switch. It probably looks super weird when I'm going through the menus with this thing cropped out, but like I said, when I'm on this screen, it gives you just enough of a look at the character. Alright, of course, Luigi's got the iconic green outfit in line with Mario. I'm just gonna by default put that right next to the original Mario outfit. Well, not right next to. I'll keep the characters in numerical order on this your list, I guess. There we go, Mario and Luigi, side by side. They're pretty equivocal in my eyes. Next up, Luigi goes for a complementary color scheme with a mostly orange outfit complemented by light blue overalls. What is sponge? I don't understand what the sponge is. Oh. Okay, I guess that's what the orange Luigi is called. Alright, well, it's a fine outfit. Not as iconic as his green one, but it works. Now here we have another pink and red. Sakurai really liked the pink and red combination, huh? I mean, you know, pink Luigi's not a bad thing. The red overalls are possibly even a little reminiscent of his brother, you know, who he looks up to in some regard. Plus, I'd probably pick the pink over the orange in most cases, so I'll put them in the same tier. Strawberry Luigi. Well, that makes it all the better. I guess this one's Blueberry Luigi, or Bluigi. That Bluigi was too obvious. I'm sure everyone calls him Luigi. If people do not call him Luigi, then what is wrong with you? There is literally nothing else to call him. The site cost them. Now, it is a lot of blue, but the denim is more of a darker, like almost purple denim, right? Yeah, the denim is almost purple in nature, but it's still like a blue for the most part. I'm gonna say Rock's outfit. Maybe not as much as his green, but it's up there. Oh, now we have Fire Luigi. Sort of, I guess. Well, Fire Luigi would probably be white and red, but this is white and green. Sort of an inverse to his... Sort of an inverse to the default outfit. Which looks pretty good in its own way, not gonna lie. Plus you get a darker green for the overalls instead of the original green. It would probably look super gaudy if it was the original green on top of white, so I think the darker green was a good call. I'll just put that right beside Luigi. Hey, it's Luigi. Specifically separate. Separate the and the Luigi, because this is still Luigi. Just with a bit of No, I mean, look, so... we put Mario up as quite fashionable for this exact same combination. And Luigi is closer to Waluigi than Mario is. But here's what gets me. I'm gonna put these side by side for a second. We look up here on the quite fashionable tier where I've put them side by side for temporary comparison. Mario's hat has the yellow emblem, like how Waluigi's backwards L is yellow, but Luigi, it just stays purple. Because on all his outfits, the L is the same color as whatever the hat is. So on Mario, they bothered to change that, but on Luigi, they didn't. And that may just be like the one separating factor here. Right, it's a little nitpicky, and it's still, like, purple still looks fine on the dude, because it looked fine on Mario, and they're related. But I might just have to put it next to the green outfit and say stylish, just because of that one small thing. Alright, next we have whatever this is. I don't like it. It's going in poor fashion sense at minimum. And wait, hold on. This is an exception to the rule I just mentioned. The L is a different color than the thing on the cap. It matches his shirt instead. Look at that. Oh, I guess that was the case on White Luigi too. They made the L the overall color. Well, most of these, the L is just the hat color. Alright, and last one, we got this sort of yellow-green combination, which I gotta say works better than this lime-on-blue thing that they've got going for it. Or does it? The L is the exact same color on both of these, which, why? Look at this L, it doesn't change. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe not completely unwearable. Alright, time to pass judgment on a school child. It's Ness, everybody. Starting off with his iconic yellow and blue striped shirt, as well as his red hat. Carrying around that baseball bat and wearing those shorts. Yes, indeed. 1 second. Alright, so yeah, based on the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, and it is like how he's designed in the game, so very recognizable. But you know what? I don't know if his default is as good as some of the other defaults that we've had. Rather than a full-on stylish, I'm gonna say rocks. Or maybe they make it work. Which one should be easy? Oh, judging school children. Haha, I get it, because I'm a teacher. This, I don't know exactly what Ness was thinking on this. I mean, look at those shorts. Like, that sort of olivey colored shorts with this. So his default outfit is certainly better. What? No, stop grabbing wrong character. I wanted Ness. Not the worst thing, though. Alright, Bumblebee Ness. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into it. I think this works even better than his default outfit. I'm gonna give it a stylish. Hey, look at those stripes. Like I said, it resembles a Bumblebee sort of thing. So that you could argue he's wearing a Bumblebee costume for Halloween. Now, okay, what is this? What am I looking at? Why am I looking at a neon green hat with yellow and orange stripes on the shirt? And then a darker green for the shorts. I mean, the shorts work better than the hat, I think. Something's just wrong with this. Oh, thank God. Okay, some nice, sleek-looking purples. Ness, we're back in the game now. This is absolutely among the more stylish things that you've got. Alright, and now, ooh, that same sort of pinkish purple sort of thing, but with a black Mr. Saturn shirt. Who can say no to Mr. Saturn? Quite fashionable. Alright, now here we have what I believe is supposed to be a nod to Master Belch, because you can see, like, the green blob on the shirt has eyeballs. So, you know, I do like that he's rocking that icon. I think it works better than whatever that green-hatted outfit was before. That purple brim kind of matches his new bag. The one thing I question is the shorts. Dark red. I mean, it's supposed to match the red on the shirt, but it's a bit darker. I don't know, though. Let's say you just you make it work. You make it work, Ness. And finally, okay, now this is very reminiscent of like an Earthbound battle background, and it goes for more of a checkered approach instead of a striped approach. I respect it. It's a bit more on the garish side. So that's another one I'll say they make work. Oh, I thought it was a battle background, but whoops. You know what? Now I see it. I see the title screen-ness of it now. Actually, you know what? Thinking a bit more, I really like the color of the bag. I'm gonna bump it up. Take that, Master Belch. Thought you'd take... Oh, wait. No, hold on. I just noticed that the bag is green. I thought the whole bag was gonna match the strap color, because I really like those straps. I still think that I would be positive on this outfit. It's just how positive. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna leave it where it lies. Two more from the Smash 64 cast. We got Captain Falcon. Brief look at things. Of course, the iconic outfit with the golden falcon on the helmet and then the matching scarf sort of thing. Oh, I got the wrong alt. Default Falcon. Pretty stylish. I mean, he's got a full-on scarf, a headpiece. I mean, look at those shoulder pads. I mean, I guess you don't call them shoulder pads, but still, like, he's got something on his shoulder. But does he have one on the other shoulder, or is it just that one shoulder? Alright, next we got Black Falcon. Very Halloween-y. The scarf is more of an orange. Otherwise, got like a black and white dark look to it. I can dig it. Clearly, like, not as notable as the default though, so it just rocks the outfit. Alright, now we've got this. That purple helmet is a statement. It's the red suit that doesn't pull me quite as much on this one. And then for some reason it's all tied together by an olive scarf. Okay, hold on, adjusting the music. I don't think I put any Animal Crossing on the playlist. There we go. Song that is terrible for battle, but perfect for right now. Alright. So let's see. Here for this one. I'm gonna call it poor. Next. Oh, more of a teal look. And then we get back to that nice flash of gold on the Falcon. Definitely like this one better than the last one. And I think you're gonna rock that. Now this is very reminiscent of the default outfit, but the shades of blue and red are a bit different, and then the shoulder pad is more focused on the orange. But I think the orange scarf worked better on the black outfit. Where did I put that black out? I put that in rocks. You can make this work. Ooh, now pink and white. Pink and white. Why is the scarf still orange on this one? I want to like this one. But I can't take my eyes off that scarf. Or maybe if it was not pink, but it was some other color to go with the white and orange. White and orange can work. I mean, I really like Tyon from Xenoblade 3. Oh, one of these is like Beautiful Joe. That'd be a neat touch. It's not unwearable. Ooh, now we get all gold. The orange scarf makes more sense here, but it's very monotone. Except for like the shoulder pad being lighter. The helmet being a bit shinier. But I do like it better than what I was just looking at. So you make it work. And now finally, this one, which I'd say is higher up on the list of Captain Falcon costumes. I'll even call it stylish. The same as the old gold Samus. Is that really where I put it? No, I put gold Captain Falcon 2 tiers above the gold Samus. Yeah, I said Captain Falcon makes it work, and Samus is poor fashion sense. Alright, so the final cast member from Smash 64 graced this tier stream. Jigglypuff. Just like Pikachu, starting with absolutely no outfit on, but hey, look at that curl of hair. I mean, that must have taken some work. I think you just roll around in the wild and still have hair that immaculate. If that's even hair in the first place, but it resembles hair. Do they rock it as much as Pikachu, though? They're just happy. I like that little smile. I mean, spoiler, I plan to put a few of Jigglypuff's outfits higher than the default. Like, I play Jigglypuff occasionally, and some of the costumes are real cute. It cannot be poor fashion sense, because there is no fashion sense, and again, it has that tough going on. I'm just gonna say they make it work. Alright, Jigglypuff gets a little bit of a 10, and then wears a hibiscus flower. I think that's a hibiscus flower. It's some type of flower. Let's see. I don't think I've put any default lower than... No, I haven't put any default lower than yellow tier. So right now it's tied for lowest with Donkey Kong's default, and... that's it. Those are the only two defaults I have in this tier. But Donkey Kong does have that tie. Okay, well, Donkey Kong is the tie, and Jigglypuff has the little swirl thing. But Donkey Kong has fur. And, like, I know we put Pikachu up here, but you got the red cheeks, the stripes on the tail and the ears, the fact that the tail is lightning-shaped and it's an electric mouse. Alright, that's light green it is. Anyway, now that you're actually wearing something, Jigglypuff, it's much cuter and, like, definitely willing to put the hibiscus up a few notches. Okay, so this is a fine hat, and it's got the Pokeball logo on it, but you really can't tell from this angle. And that's a shame. Like, the hat is just hard to see. And I think that's what makes it a bit lower, like, on the same level as the default even. Now this hat is much more noticeable. I mean, okay, look, this is not the best angle for judging some of these hats, I have to admit. Hold on. I will actually go into training for a second. Although I don't know which part is going to be visible here. Alright, hold on. Camera. Trying to find a camera angle that works. Whoops. How do I leave? Okay, so this is like a straw hat, and it has a light blue ribbon on it, and you can see that closer when, like, Jigglypuff is teetering over the edge of a stage. It's still kind of hard to see the ribbon otherwise. But at least you can still tell that there is a hat. Alright, so to that end, I'm gonna put the hat... I might even say the hat is stylish. Like, that's a hat and a ribbon, where the hibiscus is just the flower being, like, into the ear. Which, who knows how that even works. Here we have the... Oh, this is a sleepy hat. I don't need to go into training to recognize this one. It's like one of those caps that you wear. And it's got, like, the little beanie at the end. Like, kind of like a Santa hat, but it's green. And, you know, it's one that you would see with, like, people go to sleep and they have this hat on. And, you know, it definitely fits Jigglypuff's MO of, like, putting people to sleep. Pink and green is not a terrible color combination. Maybe rocks the outfit with the hibiscus. Alright, here's my favorite Jigglypuff alt, bar none. Did you mean the sleepy hat, or were you preparing for the fact that I was about to move to the ribbon? Because I really like this ribbon. On the rare occasion that I play Jigglypuff, I am probably wearing this ribbon. Okay, so I'm gonna boost the sleepy hat to reflect your contribution. And I'm gonna put the ribbon at least... Yeah, it's a stylish ribbon. I don't know if I can call it top 2 tier anyway, because it's just a ribbon. Much as I like it. We have the Poké Center hat, like Nurse Joy would wear. That's a cute nod to things. But I don't like it as much as the ribbon, so I'm gonna put it with the hibiscus. And this last one is very similar to a costume that Pikachu has, but the sunglasses are white. I put Pikachu's hat with sunglasses in this exact same tier. But I don't know that the red hat works quite as well on Jigglypuff. Because with Pikachu, it matches the cheeks. With Jigglypuff, there's nothing really there for it to match. I like the white sunglasses. I'll say they make it work. That is every character from Smash 64. As far as their ult colors and Smash Ultimate stuff. Yeah. Woo, an entire row. It's almost been 2 hours. I've been live for 2 hours, and we did 12 characters. Oh no. Oh no. Ag. Alright, what other character might I want to knock out before I give up? I had one in particular in mind. There's a couple really good sets of costumes in here. Where's the one I'm looking for? Rolling. Wait, these are probably in order, right? So it would be a little lower. There we go. So that's going to be annoying to drag them all the way up to the top of the list. So maybe I'm better off just going in order. Ah, okay, that's an interesting approach to it. Like, if we remember any costumes that are peak fashion. Alright. You let me hear your suggestions for what might be considered peak fashion, and I'll see how much I agree. And I'll try and think of some of the same. We're done with the first row of characters. Ah, Ludwig. Okay, so the character I was thinking of when it came to, like, we should probably do this one, was Bowser Jr., because every alt is a completely different character with their own outfit. Bowser Jr. So, Ludwig definitely has really nice hair. Kelly's sharpened that tooth very highly. And the dark blue really worked. But, like, not wearing much of anything else, or any of the Koopalings wearing anything. Lemmy has some, like, patches on the side of his head. Horton's got a face tat. Iggy's naked. Wendy replaces, like, the spiked puffs with the hoops, and has a necklace and a bow. Horton's got that. Roy's got shades. That one's got a star on his side. And then Bowser Jr.'s got the whole kerchief with the mouth on it. So, I mean, other than the hairstyle, I'm not really sure what else Ludwig's got going on. I can agree that he's at least in the stylish tier. But since you're saying peak fashion, I'll boost it to tier 2. Where's Ludwig? A little harder to find these characters out of order. But they're in order. I'm just being terrible at remembering things. Ludwig is all the way here. I mean, it is a good hairstyle. Don't get me wrong. Do I know any other peak fashions? Rosalina's got a dress. Are there any dresses I really, really liked on her? A lot of them are pretty plain colored. I mean, I kind of like this fire flower-ish dress to a degree, but it's also quite simplistic, and I don't think it needs to be in peak fashion. What am I doing? I have the whole list on the tier maker site. I can just scroll down like this. Be like, oh, do I remember any of these being good? Alright, there's a bunch of peach dresses. I'm doing any of those. Daisy's got one interesting dress, but I think it's pretty divisive. The Ice Climbers all just wear single colored coats, and there's like different combinations of those. Peak's also pretty monotone. Let me take a quick look at the Zeldas. So, we got Zelda's new design for Smash Ultimate based on Link Between Worlds, which I really liked. And you got the gem on her forehead, and then the necklace, and yeah, the white sides of the outfit with the pink on the inside. I think it works pretty well, and then color-wise, we got a red version, blue. Yeah, this purple, which, I mean, I'm a fan of that necklace purple. Or, purple necklace with a green outfit. Then you have the Twilight Princess color scheme, but with the new design here. Then, like, the Breath of the Wild dress, but on, again, the new design. So, I would consider default Zelda in this game as a candidate for this category. How do we feel about default Zelda? I do think it's a huge step up from Twilight Princess being the default Zelda, but maybe that's just because she was the default Zelda for a long, long time. Not a long, long wrench, but a long, long time. I made a funny Zelda. Booty boot. Burn. I'm counting that as no objection. I'm your default Zelda. Whee! What else? I like Falco being purple, but now looking closer at the jacket, I'm less sure of that assessment. Let's see, some links, and then Roy's. Oh, you know what? Meta Knight's got a few good ones. What happened to Meta Knight? There it is. So, at the very end of... I mean, Meta Knight's got a lot. Actually. Like, there's default Meta Knight with the old cape and the golden sword, and... Look at that emblem on the shoulder. And then he goes for, like, this ivory look. And you've got, like, this bold flame red look. The green is okay, I guess. And things get darker, and you keep that bold red cape, but with more of this dark blue look to it. I think this is based on something from Superstar, like one of the Meta Knights from the final in-game section. This very much reminds me of Morpho Knight, even though I don't think that's the inspiration for this, because Morpho Knight was a very modern addition to Kirby. But he's got like that circusy stripe going on in the back. Anyway, what I really came here for was like Galacta Knight and Dark Meta Knight. Like, Dark Meta Knight's got that bigger dash in the middle of the mask, and I mean, just the white and gold. But then Dark Meta Knight is also here, and I love the shade of maroon on those shoes. Maroon is a quick way to my heart. Yeah, I think Galacta Knight White is a bit better than that ivory sort of thing that went on there. I mean, it's nice, but it's also like a very vibrant white. I think I would sooner pick dark Meta Knight. Again, those maroon shoes really speak to me. But it is a lot of gray. That's where I can't be totally sure. See where they are on this list. I mean, Dark Meta Knight is pretty Halloween-y. Alright, well, we've hit a time where I've just kind of wrapped things up for now, so thanks for stopping by and contributing to the thought process here during this ranking. Obviously, we only got so far in. I'll think about whether to continue this. And yeah, hopefully this was just a fun little diversion to get in the Halloween spirit for a costume. Luigi's Mansion 3 will resume on Monday. Bye.